Hi everybody, I'm back today with Tiny World Secret Wonders. This is by Clara Gosalvez Silva. Here's our opening page. And more to see what's come. Alright, let me zoom in on the right since that's where our pictures will be. Alright, we have the Tiny Tempest. And we have a lantern with a rough seascape or ocean in between. We have a seagull and a lighthouse. Very cool. I'll be having to bring the pictures up probably often because of how tiny these things are. Maybe not this one. We have a lovely bread box with big breads here. Even some like pigeons eating some crumbs, and we have a girl looking on at the lovely breads and pastries and cakes they have available, and this boy is petting this little kitty, or is that a doggy? And then we have the Dancing Roses Courtyard, and it is just gorgeous. We have, it looks like it's in a shoebox, and it's just a lovely inner courtyard with the different tiles of fountains, and it even has like maybe a well, a covered well. Looks very Moroccan. It's very cool. And now we have the Itty Bitty Oceanographic Institute, and we have these two beaker type bottles, and there is coral and a submarine ship and some octopus and like a sea floor. Very cool. So much to color. Gotta make sure your coloring pencils are sharp. And the little jewelry box jamboree. And we have our little ballerina that's in the jewelry box normally. And we have other people. This lady's playing the accordion. This one's playing a guitar. And this one's like a flute. It's very cool. And you can see like jewelry around, like a coin and some pearl necklaces. Even like the little lights are really cool with the pin. And they've got a coffee table here full of treats and drinks. And we have Mothball's Attic of Antiquities. And we can see this one a little bit better. We have like a foosball table, fur coat, and all kinds of things that you'd find in an attic. Even an old armchair that's torn, some fishing rods, an old tricycle. And even a moth here. He's having fun. This is his desk area. Let's make sure it stays focused. And we have a trip down luggage lane. And we have an old school car, and they're going in the country. Here's a chicken here, and a cow, and a tree, all within a suitcase. And we have dinner at Cheeseboard Manor. Oh, so cute. This mouse is eating this cheese here. There's a big cheese wedge here. And they are cooking probably some cheesy dishes. We even have like a cheese knife there. And we have the Art District at Tin Can Alley. And we have a can of soup here and another soup can that we can look into. Let's take a closer look. We've got a bedroom, a kitchen full of everything you'd need, and an artist studio at the bottom. Look at that lovely chair. And we even have like an easel here with a painting of the canned soup. And now we have picturesque Persia, and we have these gorgeous pictures with different patterns on it, and we've got different cushions here, and it's just gorgeous. Look at this bird cage. Even the background has lovely wallpaper. And now we have Beaker Bottom Laboratory, and we have like a scientist here, and he's looking at his like chemicals and with the different beakers, and like we even have the Bunsen burner back here. It's like it's all within a beaker, which is pretty cool. And now we have Tiny Tools Wood Shop. And we are in a toolbox. This is so cool. This one needs to be brought up. And we have like all kinds of stuff here with our nails. Sorry for going in there. And screws. And we have a old man, and he's tinkering with like a snail that's holding a camera. And like maybe their wood table here where they made some doors. Very cool. And now we have Tomato Vine Tree House. And we have a little girl on this tomato here. This boy over here is swinging, maybe on like a walnut. And they have a tree house here. And like a little hammock. And then we have Sparrow Stable and Hatchery. And there's like in a sparrow nest. We have like a ladybug there holding a 4-leaf clover. This guy is flying this bird, or riding this bird, and this girl here is cleaning the eggs and keeping them warm with blankets. And then we have Jungle Ruins Excavation Garden, and we have an elephant here, the spider with binoculars there, and we have some explorers or archaeologists. Here's their little tent and their kettle and the fire. And then we have this gorgeous koi pond, which is Fishbowl Fantasy. We have a top-down look at the koi, and like look, we have legs here. Somebody dove into the water, maybe from this boat here. Make sure it stays focused. Stay focused. And we have Nectar Fairy Farm, and we have all these different fairies with like dragonfly wings. And they are harvesting the nectar from these flowers. We even have some bees. And the violin case ball. And inside the violin case, we have a whole ball going on with couples dancing. And we have even the musicians playing here, and a beautiful potted plant. This gorgeous gilded clock. And like, look at this. Is like a twine carriage. And Fairy Tale Picnic, we have the Red Robin Hood scene here within the picnic basket. I love the wallpaper here, and she's like, "What big eyes you have!" And like even like fork and spoons that would normally be in the basket. Now we have the Princess of the Powder Room. And looks like we're on a desk with some unicorns and like a field, and she is putting her legs into the cool looking glass pond water. And even this hairbrush here has different plants and flowers within it. Some mushrooms growing here. And now we have Fairy Perfumery and Palace. So within the perfume bottle, we have a fairy, and she's in the flowers with the castle, like a fairy castle with the petals on top, and a couple more fairies here. We even have a pair of earrings. This one's missing its backing. Some lipstick and some makeup brushes. And now we have Miracle in a mixing bowl. In the mixing bowl, we have a lovely snowy scene with snow-laden trees. And maybe like sledding here. It's going to walk up here. A snowball fight within the measuring spoon. They're building a snowman. And on the outside we have more measuring spoons with recipes on the outside. And then we have Gnome Cottage Hide and Seek. And this tree, you guys, this tree. Look how closely you'd have to have a really sharp pencil, colored pencil, or pen to color this, but that tree is amazing. We have a garden and a girl looking into the cottage with a watering can and a nice stone path. And the other girl's hiding over here while this one's looking here. And now we have the house at Sardine Harbor, and within the sardine can we have a lovely harbor house with different boats, and even a gentleman here putting up the sail. We have some laundry drying in the wind, and even some like kebabs or hors d'oeuvres on the back plate. And we have the sewing drawer duel, and we have two fencers here, and they're fencing with needles. This one still has thread, and we have a pincushion here, more spools of thread, measuring tape, more needles and buttons. And the pages are nicely thick, not too thick, but a little bit lighter than Johanna Basford maybe, but still way more than the normal Amazon paper. Now we have Passage of Time pottery. So within this broken pottery vase, we have like some pyramids and a desert scene with like maybe the Nile type river coming down here with this boat. And now we have Helmet Heights Royal Fair. And within the knight's helmet, we have a knight jousting here, and all the crowd here watching. Maybe they have archery competitions later, and the king and the queen, and all the different like flags. And now we have Moonlight Ride at Firefly Grove, and within the street lamp, we have this carriage. It's a flying one with the different fireflies pulling it. And we have like a gnome here with his little stump house looking up at the stars, and a nice faced moon. He's happy. And we have Pencil Hold headquarters, and within our pencil cups, there's like information is like this tape here. This guy's just leaning on the phone by this plant, these pencils. She's giving a presentation here. He's at his desk, so are they. We've got some file clips on the outside and some pens. And we have Shaman's Pumpkin Shanty. Within this pumpkin, we can see down into it. And we have maybe a shaman or a witch or a wizard. And look, they're making their potion here and all their different cloaks and ingredients, even their broom here. Is that like a little mouse there? And a kitty and a rat here. And in the back we have a pumpkin patch. And then we have Bamboo Steamer Vegetable Market. Within the bamboo steamer, we have this lady selling her vegetables on a blanket. He's setting up his wares over here, or his produce there on the right. We even have like a cart selling flowers, and down here we have some ingredients. And we have Plunder at the Pirate Shell Island. And we have these like conch shells and clam shells. And this pirate is looking out his spyglass. He's got a hook in and all kinds of treasures here. And like this boat, the shell is the boat. And it's even got the pirate flag. More clam shells all around. And Beetles and Bricks Archaeology. And this is cool. We have some beetles up here carrying, helping with the excavation. And we have like explorers here. Looks like they found some hieroglyphics, or maybe caveman drawings. And a spot of sleep dragon tea. And within here we have a dragon that's curled up. And this girl is at the top here looking out. And she looks like she's got bucket of flowers, and we have more teacups here, and the steam coming out here from the dragon's nose. And we have Trumpet Bell Jazz Club, and well, inside of the trumpet we have the jazz club, people playing their instruments and the bass, and this girl is the singer. She's got a microphone, and he's got the saxophone over here. Very cool. I love that one. And now we have Ice Cream Canyon Ridge, and it looks like it says cookies and cream out here, and this is where you scoop the ice cream, or I guess scoop this way. We have a hang glider, and it says Scenic Outlook, and like this must be like a berry, maybe strawberry ice cream here. We even have like a camper van, and we have tourists all around looking out. Even the big ice cream scoop, and it's got sprinkles on this side. And the Lazy Coconut Fishing Hole. And we have these two halves of coconuts. This person's just leaving their fishing line in there to catch it later. They've been here a while. Look at all the different days. And their clothes are getting raggedy, but that's okay. They got fish. They even have SOS here. Toucan, and some fish that was caught earlier, and some bananas. And then we have Cupid's Cake Cafe. And we have all these berries on the top, so pretty, with surrounded by these candles, birthday candles, with a fountain, a fish fountain. We have a couple here enjoying each other. Cupid up here, they're in love. Oh, they got hit by Cupid's arrow. And we have a gorgeous dinner setting here with all kinds of cakes and tea. Looks like they've already enjoyed their time, and then they're retiring over there. Look at the cake server knife. What is it called? Spatula. And the Toy Fair Festival. And we have a cute teddy bear, and this kid's rolling on it. It says sweets and ice creams. And they have different like candy apples here and lollipops. This girl is choosing out a balloon, and these kids are in the top that's also a spinning swing. And now we have Magic Hat Box Grand Prix, and there is horse racing in it. It has a lovely flower arch that says Grand Prix. This is where they're going to stand when they find out who the winner is, and all the people in the stands. And there's different hats here on the outside of the hat box. Now we have Thimble and Thread Dress Shop, and inside of their sewing kit, or their sewing box, we have a whole sewing room with a sewing machine. They've got tea here, even there's pin cushions here, and like the scissors is holding or threaded to there, and we've got all the different lace, and even this like mirror here has different clothing, and then we have a big sewing machine there with some fabric. And little Kahuna surf lessons. So in the foot wash area, when you get off the beach to make sure you get your sand off, there's surfing here. That is so unique. And they're diving suits drying here between these trees. They've got a VW bug or van, Love and Surf. And then in the distance we have a dock and the ocean. And I love like the wooden path. Hidden Cactus Desert Abode, or Adobe, excuse me. And we have these cactuses and Adobe style houses with these clay pictures and vases in the background. And even here they have like an oven within this cactus. Super cool. And Haunted Wick Castle. We have a full moon here, like this mummy. He's walking on the edge of the candle holder. We have a graveyard below and ghosts peeking out of the window. And like this ghost here, she's like a woman in white type holding up a candlestick. Super cool. Even added like a gate. And Tiny Trails Family Campground. And within the campground, so underneath, your seat, you have life-size hamburger or sandwich, and below is a whole campground with a whole family having a picnic here. Their little camping stove. They got groceries, a baseball mitt, camera, and this guy's barbecuing here with his little car. This dog is hanging out there. And then we have Bitty Breeze Airlines, and it is so cute. Oh gosh, I love this illustrator. I hope they do more. Airplane, paper airplane, and you can see the people sitting inside of it, and there's the pilot at the top with all his instruments, and all around is balloons mixed with hot air balloons. Alright guys, this book was awesome. I hope we get more by this author. I really, really enjoyed it. Super cute, so inventive and imaginative. Anyways, this is Tiny Worlds by Clara Gosalvez. I'm sorry if I messed that up. Silva. I have the links below if you would like to support them. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.